Hey everybody, welcome to the Old Buffet Minded. The fisherman and I were so lucky. We got to go to the Britannia Tea Garden. It's on Midway in San Diego, and it is just the most fantastic place. I just can't say enough about it. We did a walk-in. Well, what happened is we went on Thursday, and it was closed on Thursdays, open every other day but Thursday. So we went the next day on Friday, and luckily they were able to seat us. The little glasses and teapots are so special, as you can see. They put the water on your table with fresh herbs in it. Now, I don't like that, so I actually asked for fresh water, but it is a really nice touch. You could order 2 different teas, and we did. They were fantastic. Here is our summer salad. It tasted so good. The tea that they serve at first is their tea, their like house tea, and it was really, really good. So highly recommend that. The salad was wild lettuces with a nice little vinaigrette. Loved it. I'm trying to remember the name of my tea. There it is. Oh, it was the something vanilla. Oh, PEURH or something like that. PEURH. I can't remember how to say it. PEURH. But it had a little warmer on it, and it tasted really good. And then the husband got the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and it was so good. So here is our tea sandwiches. And she told us about each of them, and I think I'm recording over it, darn it. But it was really good. Like the sandwiches were roast beef. There was a beet cream cheese one, which was a little bit weird, and a pulled pork, which isn't your typical tea sandwiches, but they tasted really, really good. They were fresh and hearty. And you know, usually you go to a tea parlor or have a tea time and you're still hungry. Not here. They had homemade or house-made sausage buns. They had like a cracker with some hazelnuts and that was a little bit odd, but it was still good. And then another thing, which I can't remember. Boy, I'm not being very useful today, am I? I'll have to relook at the menu, and I'll put it in the notes section. Then, of course, I remember this part: homemade scones with lemon curd, a other kind of jelly, and the double Devonshire clotted cream. Oh my gosh, it was so good, and fresh strawberries. It looked like it wasn't going to be enough lemon curd, but actually it was. The scone was so good, you broke it apart, it went into several pieces. So here we are starting to eat the sandwiches. We'll lift it up. You see there's a cheese spread on it and a beet. Not the biggest fan of beets. I am a fan of dark brown bread though. So took a bite. It was a little weird, but still tasty. Next was a pulled pork sandwich. It was on thin white bread, had some pickled cucumbers, little tomato. That tasted really good. I really liked that one. The next one was a roast beef sandwich, and I typically don't eat roast beef, but I wanted to try it. It had like butter lettuce on it. I love butter lettuce. And I took a little bite. It was absolutely delicious. Next, when we finished the sandwiches, they gave us our desserts for later. And there was cupcakes and a bread pudding, and those macarons were amazing. So next up, we ate the second tier, which was the cracker with, I had like a cheese and some hazelnuts on it. It was a little odd, but still tasty. Everything there tasted so good. Oh, it came with like a little jam, and we didn't know which one to put it on, so we ended up putting it on everything, and that was a good choice because it was really good tasting. Next up was the sausage roll. No, we ate the one with all the various nuts and stuff. As you can see, it's plentiful, and it was like on a crispy phyllo shell. And it was good. A little bit weird, but pretty good. I just don't really like those phyllo shells that much. Next up was the sausage roll. The gal said that they were handmade in-house, and it was really tasty. The bread was nice and crunchy, or the phyllo, or not I don't know if it's a phyllo wrap, but it was very good. My favorite is eating scones. I just love them. I gave the fishermen my strawberries because I'm not that much of a fan of strawberries. Oh, and they had fresh flowers too, by the way. So look at this scone. It's so tall. And then when I broke it apart, it went in several pieces. So here's the jelly, clotted cream, lemon curd. Watch the fisherman open it up. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And it was so warm. Had raisins in it, which I normally am not that big of a fan of, but it was so good. Now, I like to spread the cream on it first and then put lemon curd, but the fisherman had the stripes of France or something, or maybe the stripes of England. He put all the different flavors onto the scone. Or is it a scone? I don't know. We call it scone. And then he took a bite. And look how cute the background is. It's a really cute place. And of course he loved it because the food was phenomenal. Here's a close-up of my coffee coming up. Oh, it was so good. Oh, you see, this was a little time-lapse. Oh, they brought us out mango. Not such a fan of that. This is the bread pudding. I didn't have any of it. I'm not that much of a fan of bread pudding, but the fisherman said it tasted pretty good. It had a caramel dipping sauce. I did have some of that, and that was good. Oh, there's that raspberry macaron. I've never tasted a macaron as good as this one. It was incredible. Okay, back to the dessert plate. Here it is, close-up of it. Nice, huh? So then we walked into the gift shop, and look at all the different clocks they had up. It was just really, really cute. So actually, I'm sorry, this isn't the gift shop. This is the newly opened Alice in Wonderland room, which was just amazing. I love Alice in Wonderland. I would love to go to an Alice in Wonderland tea there. The owner let us go in, and she was telling us this was her labor of love. And she just loved it. And by the way, she is such a sweetheart, just such a nice lady. And there were all kinds of tea warmers there. Look at that crown. Oh my gosh. It was such a special room. And there are all the characters from Alice in Wonderland, Mad Hatter, Cheshire Cat, the rabbit. And then they had this picture window. And you look out into it, has all the little elements of Alice in Wonderland. Oh my gosh, I just loved it. I love Alice in Wonderland. It's I remember going as a kid to Fairyland, and I never wanted to come out of the Alice in Wonderland section. So they have a beautiful mural on the wall, and you can just tell it's just so incredible. I definitely want to go back and have an Alice in Wonderland tea. They have lots of themed teas like the Beatles and Harry Potter, so I think that'd be really fun. Isn't this so cute? Every adventure requires a first step. Sure does. Look at there's the Queen of Hearts. Welcome to Wonderland. There's Tweedledee and Tweedledum, came from the land of, where are you from? From Sandwich Isle to the something sea, everyone knew Tweedledum and Tweedledee. I remember that. I had the little album of it when I was small. I think it was a 78 speed. It was probably my mom's originally. So then you walk into the tea room. This is the entrance, actually, of when you come into the tea place. I did not take a video of the front. I'm so lame. But I got to tell you, the parking is great. There was tons of spaces. And then you come in, very welcoming space. And this is what here are the different kinds of themed teas. That's the little first room. And here is the cash register. When you first come in, they have all kinds of little things you can buy. And they had cute little Alice in Wonderland earrings. Oh, there's the owner, Selena, I think her name is. She's adorable. And then clotted cream. You can buy all the little different things that they have at their tea service. Now, we didn't have shortbread, but you are able to buy shortbreads, cream teas, different jams, different shortbreads. That would have been really yummy to have. Look how cute the tables are. Super special, fresh flowers, different teapots on each table. Now, of course, the problem with that is I saw a teapot I really wanted to get, and I didn't get that one. Then they have all these little inspirational sayings, which is cute. Then you walk into the gift shop, and this is really cute. You can take your picture in front of it. There's all kinds of flowers. I like that. And then here was the Harry Potter curio cabinet. And I guess Bridgerton, they also have a themed tea of that. Now, I never watched that series, but I know people liked it. They have cards. They have bags you can buy, napkins, soaps, lotions, stuffed animals, tea towels, of course, tea towels, mugs, tea. Of course, I'm a coffee drinker, no coffee. And look at all the different teapots you can buy and little teacups. That's really special. If I weren't a minimalist, I would have bought one. But since I am, I did not. But even the way it's all displayed is so cute, so special. And I loved all the little dogs and animal cups. Those are really special. But I don't drink tea, so it would be a waste for me because my coffee cup, oh, I love that dog one though, has to be like 2 times as big as that for sure. They have little notebooks, little diaries, journals, keychains, little zippered pouches. I mean, just so much stuff. It was like stuff after stuff. Bookmarks, look at that. Cups, little teapots. I mean, so much stuff. More jams. Spoons. Oh, here's the teas. You can buy the teas themselves. I'm trying to remember how to pronounce the one I had. The PEURH? It's not Peru. It's like, can't remember. Anyway, here's a close-up of Harry Potter because my best friend loves Harry Potter stuff. You have to go there. It's awesome.